Greetings, Taurians, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading for the week of January the 13th through January the 20th. So you know that you have a full moon in Cancer. I believe that is your third house from yours. And so there's definitely going to be something going on with the way of communication, or I should say in the way of communication. So that's something you want to pay attention to. Communication is of the third house in the astrological wheel, but the full moon in Cancer might have another effect on you. So that's something that we'll have to work out, or you'll have to live through this week. I don't want to go too much into that, but I do want to tell you that as I was working, getting prepared for this reading for you for this week, I was really compelled to do your reading. And I want to tell you, first of all, that the stone that I want you to work with, it looks something like this. It's could be this one, but it's a really earth brown type of color, like a clay almost. It's called the red jasper. It is a stone that is used for strength, honesty, and stability. Oh boy. The first thing I saw, even before I put the water there, is that there's something going on with you regarding either a lock that has been broken into, or the need for you to secure something a little more than it was secured. Changing of locks, lost keys, better locking system, something to that. I see you storing something and I see you locking it. Spirit guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so, with your kind permission, may I begin to look at the sacred tarot and an interpretation for you for this time cycle. All right. Taurus. Headlights on your car might need to be changed. You're expecting an important delivery this week, some kind of a delivery or some type of a parcel, a sealed envelope. All right, I'm going to stop there because I want to keep it as brief but as effective as possible. All right. Interesting. How did all of your cards pretty much came out, with the exception of the Two of Swords? All of your cards came out in reverse. So this is going to be a week of change for you. This is going to be a serious week of change. There's some things, either you putting your foot down and making some changes, because you have as an overarching energy, you have the partnership card or the couples card, and it's in reverse. That's the first thing that's very, very interesting to me, because it is aligned with all of these cards. Like you have the Three of Cups, which is about the idea of going it alone, more or less, not expecting and not needing anyone else's shadow or voice or vote. You don't need their vote. You're not even interested. You're going along doing something. There's some kind of a disagreement that you might be having with someone very close to you. That's what this card is symbolizing. This is what I'm feeling from this. You want to take a break and you want to stop trying so hard to help everybody. You also want to put your feet up. You want to rest a few minutes. Seems like you've been working hard, trying to make sense, trying to explain everything to everyone, trying to get everyone to be on board, and also trying to give a loved one advice. I see that as well. Yeah, this could be a time when you do need to monitor or take care of your health, particularly if you are a female listener. This could be that type of time. And if you are, you can email me and I'll give you some other advice or a little more detailed advice. But this card also speaks about the need for more creativity, the need for, if you get quiet, you'll hear something. If you get quiet, the answer will come to you. And you'll know how to expand. I can guarantee you that the answer has to do with massaging something that's already in existence. It has to do with taking pieces and massaging it and making it work together. Yeah, money's going to flow a little bit better. You might get some money, or you might get a sign of the beginning of some money. Some type of a notice or the beginning of some money could be happening for you this week. Once again, this is the card of cars, sometimes vehicles, sometimes, and this could be that. I think we talked about this last week. I'm not sure, but this has to do with some repairs, and I see headlights type of thing that need to be repaired on your car. That's the first thing I see. This card also talks about stability, and that's probably why the Spirit led me to tell you about the red jasper crystal that looks similar to this one, because there's a need for sitting still and being grounded this week. There's a need for you to sit still and listen this week. This is a listening week. This is securing, locking, separating something from someone. Someone violated or someone attempted to violate, and you want to separate something from them. You want to keep some information to yourself. Some information is private. It's not for everyone else, and that has to do with documents, etc. Yeah, the sitting still is going to give you this paradigm shift. The sitting still is going to give you a change of mind. And some direction could be someone that you were helping, or direction that you were going in, and now you're sitting there saying, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. They're not understanding it, and I'm too tired. It's too stressful. That type of thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't see money being the big issue for this week. I don't see it being a lump of money. I don't see, it's not a magical money time for you. I see the beginning, possibly a notice of some type where you might see a little bump up in increase in money, but not much to be significant. This is a week of change for you. This is a week of securing. This is a week of you sitting down. This is a week of you being fed up, throwing your hands up and saying, I'm not even going to give them the benefit of the doubt to be fed up. I'm just going to sit down and withdraw myself from the foolishness, okay? That type of thing. And I think that you're kind of at your wit's end with one person in particular. All right, Taurians? Okay, I'm going to let it stop. I'm going to stop it there and let it rest. Listen to your reading a few times. I hope this week brings you joy and peace. Stay blessed, Taurus.